Yo, what up guys? I'm RageofChris, and today we're talking about my top 5 PS5 game wish list. If these games come out, it's going to be hype. I can't wait. We're talking about some rumors, speculation, etc. All that good stuff. Before we start the video, just remember to like and subscribe. It's really going to help out my channel. And let's get started. Number 5, Jak and Daxter. Do you guys remember Jak and Daxter? Debuted in 2001 on the PlayStation 2. Jak and Daxter was one of the best platformers back then. And Ratchet and Clank is coming out. So you figure that if they're going to do Ratchet and Clank, maybe they'll do Jak and Daxter, but I don't think it's going to happen. But if it did, it would be awesome. I know Naughty Dog is currently working on a multiplayer experience for PlayStation 5 that they have yet to announce. It might be something in the vein of The Last of Us Part 2. And then it's said that they have like a secret studio that's working on another Uncharted game. Who knows if it's still going to be Nathan Drake as the protagonist, but man, if we got another Jak and Daxter, that would be a blast from the past. Number 4, Socom was one of the best multiplayer games for PlayStation 2. I remember I would watch my older brother play, and I would always ask him if I could try. He would always say no. He was so hooked. So the rumor is that Guerrilla Games, the same maker of Horizon Zero Dawn and Killzone, are developing a new Socom game that is rumored to be just multiplayer. This would be sick. Socom was awesome. It was a very tactical shooter where just a third person and a couple of hits and you were dead. So if another Socom came out, I would be on board. I know Sony needs new multiplayer games too, so this is a more likely rumor than the rest. Number 3, Metal Gear Solid Remake. If Kojima and Konami could just work out their differences and put out another Metal Gear Solid, it would be epic. Metal Gear Solid is such a big franchise, and the fact that it's gone is disappointing. Like, I don't think like Death Stranding is like a great game. It's not for me, at least. And I know people either loved it or hated it, but I wasn't about to just buy a $60 game just to play fetch quests. But if Kojima and Konami came back together and put out another Metal Gear Solid, I think this is the time for that. And it doesn't even have to be a new Metal Gear Solid. It would just have to be a remake, honestly. If they remade like 1 or 2 with solid next-gen graphics, I think it could sell, and I think it would be great. Number 2, Bloodborne 2. Oh, how I would love if another Bloodborne came out. Bloodborne was such a good game with such tight combat and a great environment. It was one of my first games that I got for the PS4, and it was one of my favorite. Unfortunately, I never finished it because I think I got frustrated at 1 or 2 parts, which is pretty much my formula when it comes to From Software games. I know Elden Ring is coming out, but man, if we got a Bloodborne remaster or even a Bloodborne 2 announcement, it would be incredible. I hope that happens. Number 1, God of War 2. The fact that God of War has sold over 10 million copies and is like universally one of the best games that, like, if you ask people what's one of your favorite game, a lot of people tend to say God of War because it's just that good. The story was incredible, the gameplay was tight, and it just came at a really good time for the PS4. If we get any sort of news about this next month, there is a rumored event to be happening on August 6th where Sony may actually show the price of the PS5 and some more games. If we get any news about God of War 2, it's going to just be earth-shattering. God of War is such a highly anticipated game, and if anything, any sort of news about it, it would be hype. Alright guys, that's my top 5 list for PS5 games. Leave a like below if you want to see me do a video on crossplay. I would put that out next week. And subscribe if you want future content like this. I'm RageofChris, and we're out of here.